Hi, Wings. Happy Monday. Focus of the week time. Want to start out this week talking about the Wings goal. I've mentioned it a couple times, usually in the context of the Boost Life book. And it's something that I want us to start thinking about as we plan to next year. We talked a little bit about intentions, New Year's resolutions, but really want to put some foundation around what the Wings goal is and what that whole process is going to look like. The Wings goal for me is coming up with that thing. Usually it's one thing. For you, it might be a couple things. And each individual has their own process of how they want to put together their goals for the year. It's definitely different than a resolution. Resolution is habit forming and what are your intentions for the year? This is really framing out, what do you want to get out of the year? But the goal itself is something you want to, strive for, something you want to put some steps in place for. For me, when I think of a Wings goal, I kind of go back to a video that I saw, and I've referenced it before. It's the Lobster video. And how a lobster grows. And I'll reference that video and I'll put that video in the channel this week, but how a lobster grows and how it grows when it's under stress. But for me, it's that one goal that kind of comes into your mind, but the minute it comes into your mind, you immediately sort of freak out a little bit and you get a little stressed out because it's a little scary. Right? You replace that excitement with a little bit of being scared, but the first piece of it is excitement. The first piece is that one thing you'd love to strive for, but, right? And you replace it with all the obstacles. And I want to challenge us to come up with that goal, think of that goal first, and hold the but, hold the obstacles, because it's coming up with the goal and being able to frame out that goal and then coming up with the obstacles, which now we're going to reframe those into milestones and be able to make those checkpoints and create those milestones in a way that they become smaller goals and the whole thing becomes a lot more achievable. And if I think of the Boost Life book, and I know I've referenced this to you before, that the Boost Life book was a Wings goal of mine. I had to come up with that goal. It was something I thought about the year before. It was something that made me really excited, but man, there were a ton of obstacles. There were a ton of obstacles. And when I think about, the first thing that comes to mind is there's a million planners out there. There's a million journals out there. There's a million people doing something like that. And we come up with all of the reasons why not to do it. But I needed to stay present in the reason why I wanted to do it, the reason why it made sense for me to do it, and the reason why I had passion to do it. It was exciting for me. It was something that fulfilled a dream of mine. It sort of brought all the pieces of me into one spot and all of my passions into one spot. And this group into one spot that could help us lead through a whole year together and create some structure around what we're doing together. So for me, the excitement, it was so exciting in the beginning, but the obstacles were definitely flying at my face, right? If I let them come in. And I had to stop, create that excitement, write down that goal, and then we created the milestones out of the obstacles. And then we tackled the milestones. So I want you to start thinking about that. The whole concept will make a lot more sense when you see the Boost Life book and we begin to talk about how to frame it all out. But I want you to start searching your soul on what's that thing. If we think about 2022, what's that thing that you want to go after? It might be a promotion. It might be a job change. It might be move. You might want to move out of the area that you're in. You just need to search your soul on what's that one big thing that you've been thinking. I really want to do that. I really want to do that. And the minute you allow yourself to think about it, you replace it with all the things, right? So that's my challenge and my focus of the week this week. I want you to just start thinking about it and in preparation for us to start to do this work, I want you to actually write it down. So focus of the week. Have a great week, everybody. Have a great week. September, we're getting to the middle, September 13th. So take care. I'll talk to you soon. Write that goal down. Share it with us if you want to. We'd love to hear it. Talk to you soon.